2021 is just about to end, and with 2022 comes a whole bunch of new movies. Here's our top 5 most anticipated. What are yours? Let's talk about it. Welcome to Durbania. I'm Durbin.
I'm Laura.
And these are our top 5 most anticipated movies for 2022. We're just going to keep things positive, and we're just going to look forward to the things that are coming and the things that we are the most excited about. As we go through our top 5, and we do have a few honorable mentions, as we go through our top 5 most anticipated movies, we look forward to hearing from you. What are your top 5 most anticipated? So,
I'm in the comments.
Let's dive in.
Into the comments. Put your top 5. Okay, so I have 3 honorable mention this time.
3?
Well, first one is Fantastic Beasts.
That's an honorable mention?
The reason it's an honorable mention is because I want it to be good. I did not like the first 2 that much. They had some fun, quirky stuff that I did enjoy.
I just didn't like them. I didn't get into them at all.
I know, but I'm a fan of Jude Law. I'm a fan of, is it Matt Milkinson? Is that how you say his name?
Something, yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm terrible with how to say names. And it's like, so I'm hopeful that it'll kick it up a notch. I really am. And
it's got to, right? If we're going to do 5 of these things, It's got to kick it up.
So that's why it's honorable mention and won't go any further, because I don't expect a lot from it. So if I get something good, I'm going to love it. And then the next one is Avatar 2, which comes out around Christmas time next year.
If it comes out.
Chances are it might get postponed. So that's one reason it's an honorable mention. The other one is it's been so long. But they did some revolutionary camera type stuff with the first one, so I'm hopeful for some really cool new stuff with this one.
I hope so too.
But it's been so long, so that's why it's also honorable mention. And the last one is Uncharted. I never played the video game, so I don't know much about the storyline, but I am a fan of Tom Holland and Matt Wahlberg, so I'm hopeful.
Mark Wahlberg,
so sorry. Yes, so that's why those are my honorable mention. I'm hopeful for them. They look like they'll be fun. We'll see.
Well, I had 1 honorable mention. Now I've got 2 because I forgot about Uncharted. So Uncharted is on there because, like she said, I like Tom Holland. And I like the trailer that I've seen for this so far. Like, it looks really good.
It looks good.
I played the game once and I got stuck somewhere and everybody kept shooting me and I got really frustrated, so I gave up. But it is an interesting game with an interesting storyline, kind of like a modern Indiana Jones. And I love Indiana Jones. And I like Tom Holland, so I can't wait to give it a shot.
And it's possible because since we don't know much about the video game that we'll like it, but people who like the video game will hate it. So we'll see.
Another honorable mention of mine is Moonfall. Because
oh, yes, that's mine too now. Sorry.
It's Roland Emmerich. It looks dumb. It looks dumb as all else.
You know, we are just inside the moon. That might be the greatest sentence anyone's ever said.
I mean, come on, the moon's an alien?
It looks like Sharknado with moons!
Or an alien lives in the moon? I don't know what it is, but I like that I don't know what it is, and I like that it looks dumb and fun. I love popcorn, dumb, fun action movies, and that's all I expect out of it, and that's what I can't wait to see with this one.
I agree. That one, it's going to be stupid fun. For number 5, I picked The Batman.
Ooh.
And I know that's
way far down on your anticipated
list. That's going to take some
way far down.
Because I'm anticipating it already to be good. I'm trying not to watch very many trailers, and I know it's going to be good. I'm a fan of Robert Pattinson's, but with all the drama and all the weird stuff that's come out about it, it pushed it down my list.
Interesting.
So, but I am excited for it. That's why it's on the list over a lot of other movies. Number 4, I picked The Lost City. The reason why, I am a huge Sandra Bullock fan. I pretty much like everything she does. And I know nothing about this movie except for a little clip I saw. And I'm just like, you know what? That's going to be fun. So I'm kind of into it. You know what? I think it's going to be great. And so that's why I figured I'd get flack for Batman being number 5. Because that was 4. But whatever.
That's okay.
That's my opinion.
This is her anticipated list. If you disagree, you can do that respectfully in the comments with your number 5 and 4. So here is my number 5. Morbius.
Oh, that's an honorable mention for me too. Sorry, keep going. I interrupted and I apologize.
Well, I've always liked the trailers for this, and I like vampire movies, so I gotta be honest, it's like, yeah, for those reasons I'm looking forward to it, and it's a Marvel one. But now that we've had, and I'm gonna drop some spoilers here, oh boy, for Spider-Man No Way Home, and we've seen the multiverse, the other Spider-Men, the other villains, and all that stuff, I'm even more curious for this one, because the end of the most recent Morbius trailer has him, like, doing his vampire face to somebody going,
I am Venom.
That must indicate he's in the same universe as Venom, right? But then there's a scene where he's walking by a brick wall and you see that poster of Spider-Man behind it and it's spray painted across it Murderer. And there are some people who say you can see the Oscorp building in this trailer, but it's the Amazing Spider-Man Oscorp building. But that Spider-Man kind of resembles Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, but it could be Andrew Garfield. I'm kind of wondering, because Andrew Garfield mentioned he's been pulling his punches after the death of Gwen. He's gotten bitter.
So did he maybe
So
kill
is
someone?
that why it's spray painted Murderer? I don't know if he killed somebody. I don't know what that was indicating, but that is really interesting. And then you have the Vulture, Michael Keaton Vulture.
Yes.
So it looks like you got a tie to Tobey's verse, to Andrew's verse, and to the MCU. So it's like, I am very curious to see the direction they're going to take with that. And that's one of the many reasons now that I'm really anxious for Morbius. I want to see where it's going to fit in.
All right, number 4.
Number 4 is The Flash. And the reason it's at number 4 and not higher is, number 1, I feel like Warner Brothers has been very disorganized with how they've treated DC. It just hasn't really fallen together. I mean, I love Zack Snyder's Justice League, so that trilogy, I think, is pretty decent, and I really enjoy it. And the other thing is, I'm not excited for the Flash movie for The Flash. I'm excited because Michael Keaton is returning. And I'm excited for all the doors that could open for Michael Keaton's Batman, for Michael Keaton's Bruce Wayne to return. So the fact that I can't wait for this Flash movie,
It's
because
not because it's the Flash. It's because
it's
of Batman.
not the Flash, it's not the Flashpoint, because to me, it's already disorganized. He could go back and reset the DC universe, and I go, cool, which universe is he resetting? The weird place where the Suicide Squad fits in, where it's a sequel to Suicide Squad, but has nothing to do with anything else? The weird universe where Wonder Woman 84 contradicts all the stuff from Batman v Superman and Zack Snyder's Justice League? Is he rebooting that one? What is he rebooting? I don't know, and it's too confusing. But Michael Keaton, man, I am excited for The Flash for Michael Keaton.
Okay, so number 3 is Mission Impossible 7.
Oh.
And honestly,
Honorable mention. I forgot about that.
I like all the Mission
I do
Impossible
too.
movies. I mean, they're just fun. I just enjoy them. They're stupid action,
Yep.
make absolutely no sense, completely impossible, fun. And I enjoy that stuff. So that's number 3 for me.
Yep.
Oh, I have to do number 2. Number 2, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
Ooh.
And the reason why is the trailer at the end of Spider-Man
Yes.
was awesome.
It was.
I just saw that. I'm like, they're bringing in the what if evil Doctor Strange, or at least that's what it looked like.
It looks
We don't know.
either way. It's an evil Doctor Strange, whichever version it is.
And I don't know. I'm excited to see how this is going to play out. I'm curious. I've really enjoyed No Way Home. It's probably
Yes.
my top movie of the year.
So good.
And well, because there's like nothing else. But I'm really, really hopeful for this because I enjoyed it, and I'm like, I feel like this is Doctor Strange is just going to continue what I loved about the Spider-Man movie, and so I'm excited.
I can't
it's gonna
wait.
be great.
So my number 3 is Jurassic World Dominion.
Another honorable mention for me.
Yes, I love Jurassic Park. It's just my favorite movie of all time. The
I mean,
first
look, you can see
back there.
in the back. The first one is his favorite movie of all time.
And I like Jurassic World. I thought Jurassic World
Yeah, me
was
too.
better than the other 2 sequels. It brought the magic back. The second Jurassic World was 50-50, but still fun. Like, it's one of those fun, dumb movies that I could just pop in, not think, and just kind of enjoy it for what it is. But it ended in a really, really epic place where dinosaurs and man live together in the wild on Earth again. Like, the ending makes almost that whole movie worth it. And so now you got a whole setup for an entirely different movie where dinosaurs are free and loose among mankind. Certain countries and armies have got a hold of their dinosaur. What are they gonna do with it? And so the fact that we have this amazing setup for this third movie, and the rumor is it's like the Avengers Endgame of Jurassic Park. Like, we're bringing back Ian Malcolm and Alan Grant and
Well,
Ellie
yeah,
Sattler.
you heard they were all on set, so they have to be in there somehow.
And so, just to see all of that come back together for this, what I hope is a finale, I really can't wait to see what they do. And then coming in at number 2, The Batman.
yeah,
Yes, it's-
I'm surprised that's 2. I'm curious to know what 1's gonna be.
I'm curious for you to know what I don't know what I'm saying.
will see.
Point is the Batman falls at number 2 because I am really interested in this. I love Batman. He is my second favorite superhero. Superman is obviously objectively number 1. But the Batman does look really promising, and the director, like Matt Reeves, I like him. I like what he did with those last
too.
2 Planet of the Apes movies, and if he could bring that feel to Batman, I'm excited about it. I like this isn't exactly an origin story, but it's still really early in his career, and so there's a lot of things to look forward to in this one, and so I just can't wait to see what they do with it. I can't wait to see where they're going to take it, and I'll be curious to see if there's other heroes in this DC universe, or how is the Flash going to impact this universe? So
If
there's-
it's going to.
if it's going to. So there's things I'm very curious about, but overall, it does look really, really interesting, and I think they did a really great job with the trailers.
I am excited for that
So
one.
I can't wait. So what's your number one? What we've been waiting for?
Number 1, he has no idea. I don't know what his is. Mine is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I loved the first one.
It was so
Absolutely
good.
loved it. And it's animated, so they could take this in so many different ways. They could do so much with it. So I am just so excited for it. I know nothing about it other than that small clip that we got of it.
Yes.
And so I just can't wait. I'm so excited
Well,
for
that
it.
first one was just so unique. The animation was
was.
great. The story was great. The introduction
It
of the
was
Spider-Verse.
different, and it didn't feel like it had ties to the other.
The music, the musical
It
score was so good.
good. So that's why it's my number 1.
That's a great number one. That's now an honorable mention. I
Oh,
should have had that
that's
as a
not
number
even on
one.
your list.
No, I didn't even. I
Now
forgot.
I have no idea what your
forgot.
number 1's going to be.
The
I thought
trailer.
we would have had the same one.
The trailer didn't jump out at me for this Spider-Man
Oh, I
sequel,
can't
but
wait.
I'm still super excited for the movie. That's probably why I forgot. So now that's an honorable mention. Okay. Actually, you know what? I can replace that with The Flash quite easily. Okay, now, number 1, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Oh, I should have known that would be 1.
Oh my gosh, I love the first Doctor Strange. I am a huge fan of that first Doctor Strange. I
Yeah.
love Benedict Cumberbatch as an actor. I think he does a great job in this
Every
role.
Doctor Strange time he's reenacted it in each of the different movies have been phenomenal.
And now we're taking in the Multiverse of Madness, and it looks like we're taking What If, Loki, WandaVision, and Spider-Man No Way Home, and we're taking all of these concepts and we are bringing it all together, and we're getting this amazing proper look at the MCU multiverse with Doctor Strange and Wanda, and there's others in the trailer, and others who are more versed in comics know who they are. I don't. I love that we're getting the bad guy from Doctor Strange 1 back. Like, that's gonna be awesome. We
I've
started
been
off as
waiting
his
for
friend.
him to come back. Oh,
Yes, so there's a lot of things that when I was watching that trailer at the end of Spider-Man that I was just like on the edge of my seat
Can't
for.
wait.
And Spider-Man just made me more excited. And the fact that like Eternals just didn't have me super excited and stuff like that. And some of these Marvel shows just haven't been the best. I'm happy and excited to be excited about Marvel stuff again.
Yes.
So I cannot wait for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. So, that said, as we head into 2022, what are your top 5 most anticipated movies?
and if you're like us and can't pick just 5, throw in some honorable mentions also.
Definitely. That's right. So let's get some honorable mentions and top 5s going in the comments below. And while you're there, be sure to hit the subscribe button to become a Durbanian and hit that bell by the subscribe button so you're notified for the next time we do something fun like this together, or my next movie review, ranking video, or anything else I do here. I'm Durbin.
I'm Laura.
Thanks for checking out Durbania.